Hello, hello, and welcome back to Habitual. Today we have an ab sequence. I'm going to be using bangles on my arms. These are 1 pound bangles just to add a little bit of extra resistance. Feel free to grab some if you have some, or cans of soup, whatever it is. A lot of these moves you'd be able to hold something like that. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do each move 20 times and do that 3 times through. So to get started, you can bring one ankle in front of the other wherever you are seated, wherever you're situated today. Bring your hands down onto your legs, rub them down to your feet, just coming into our bodies. Hands come back up your legs, up your torso, up your neck, and to your head. Let your hands come on top of your head. Then rub your hands together at your third eye center. Bring the heels of your hand into your eyes. Settling into that darkness, bring your awareness internal to your breath, feeling the rise and the fall of each breath. As you inhale and it enters in through your nose, expand your chest, your rib cage, and your belly. And the exhale, belly releases, diaphragm comes back, chest releases, and that breath exits. One more big inhale here. And exhale, hands can come down to heart center in prayer or just down by your side. Take one moment of gratitude for your body coming to this space, your mind getting you to this place, and your body that will carry you through these movements to create habits that make you feel more vibrant and confident. Holding on to that gratitude in the center of your chest, just breathe into it. Inhale, your gratitude grows. And exhale, release anything that is not serving you in this moment. Inhale, gratitude grows. And exhale, release everything that no longer serves you. Inhale, left hand comes up overhead, stretching over to the right side, and switch. Right hand comes up overhead, stretching to the left. We'll go ahead and come onto our hands and knees. Hands right under your shoulders, knees under your hips, toes are tucked under. Lift your right arm and your left leg, and then bring it down so your elbow and your knee touch. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lift, and exhale, bring it in. Here, we don't want to be arching our back, rather keeping a strong, stable core, belly button in towards your spine. Aligned movement is optimal movement, calling in all engagement that we're looking for here. We have 10 more. Pressing through your left palm and your right knee with equal weight distribution. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant it down, extend your left arm and your right leg. Exhale, bring your knee and elbow into touch and extend. Elbow and knee come to touch and extend. Again, keeping that stable core, not shifting side to side too heavily, not allowing your back to arch and switch movements like this, but instead just staying tight. Wonderful work. Just getting those hip flexors, your lat muscles, and all of your core muscles engaged here. Our obliques on the side wrap around us like a corset, and that's what is keeping us stable in this posture. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it into touch, set it down. We'll go ahead and come over onto our left forearm. Right hand comes up overhead. Left fingertips are up towards the top of your mat. Left elbow is under your left shoulder. Feet can be stacked in front of each other or behind. Thread the needle, taking your right hand under your left obliques and back up towards the ceiling. Finding a good twist here in your torso. Wonderful work. Take your gaze with your hand as you go under and above. Keep your breath. Wonderful work. You are halfway there. Pressing through that left glute, left quad. Pressing you up into a nice arch in that left side body. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Thread that needle and lift it up. Beautiful. Come onto your back before we do the other side. Hands come up over your chest, palms facing one another. Inhale, lift your hips and lower your hands out to the side. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and bring it in. As you lift, you want to keep your core tight, not releasing it on the up or the down. Squeezing through your glutes and your hamstrings. The hamstrings are the back of our legs. To engage these muscles, press your heels more firmly into the mat. And then our arms, what we're doing here, we want our wrists to be in line with our shoulders when they go out to the side. We're finding chest engagement and subtle bicep activation here. As you go down, you engage your triceps. And as you lift, biceps and chest. This is more of a full body work here. We're tackling all parts of our core, the things that help us stand up tall, walk in confidence. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down and onto the other side with your right hand down and your left arm up. Right fingertips towards the top corner of your mat. Elbow under shoulder. Thread your left hand and take it up overhead. Taking your gaze with your left hand here. Feel free to readjust if your elbow's feeling uncomfortable. You can even come onto your wrist if you need to. Finding a deep twist in your torso when you thread that needle under. Pressing through your right glute, your right quad, holding you up, stabilizing you, giving you a little more height, taking your hips away from the mat. We're here for 6 more. 5, 4, 3 more. And last one, thread that needle and bring it up overhead. Beautiful work. Come back onto your hands and knees. And let your hands come behind you. Give yourself a little tap. And we'll round it off on our hands and knees. Take your right hand to your right ear. Open your chest up towards the right side of your room. And then close your elbow down so that it faces the mat. Inhale, open. And exhale, lower. Again, taking your gaze with your elbow here. We're working on thoracic mobility here as well, which helps you not get headaches, helps with proper function in things like when you turn around to grab something or make quick transitions in where you're walking or running. Pressing through that left arm, turning on that left shoulder. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your right arm up, swing it back behind you. Plant your right arm down, lift your left hand to your left ear, open it up and close. Open and close. 2, and 1. Plant your left hand down, and then extend your right leg and your left arm, bringing elbow and knee to touch. Remembering to stay stable here, equal distribution between your left hand and your right knee. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good work, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap and press your right hand down. Maybe pedal out your arms. And on your next inhale, belly button in towards your spine. Lift your right leg in your left hand. Bring it in and extend. In and extend. Tapping your knee to your elbow is what really turns on your lower abdominal muscles. So making sure we're being disciplined here and bringing those together and extending it back behind. You're halfway there. Last one, tap and plant it down. Go ahead and roll over onto your left elbow. Left hand goes towards the front of your mat. Press through the sides of your feet, side plank. Right hand threads the needle, comes back on. Gaze goes with your hand. Finding a good deep twist here. Beautiful work. You are halfway there. Working on those obliques, our natural core set that pull us in tightly. Giving our torso a nice shape. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Thread that needle, take it up overhead, and plant down. Onto your back, roll onto your back, plant your feet, hands come up over your chest. On your inhale, lift and lower your hands. Then lift your hands and lower your hips. Lift your hips and lower your hands. And then squeeze your chest muscles as you lift your hands. Squeezing your chest muscles and release. Micro bend in your elbows to keep the biceps engaged here. Maybe on your next one, your hips go half an inch higher. Really getting a full range of motion in your hips. Maximum engagement in your glutes and your hamstrings. Keeping your belly button in towards your spine here. Beautiful work. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Lower and lift. Pull your knees in towards your chest, maybe rock side to side. And then meet me on your hands or on your right elbow with your right fingertips at the front of your mat. Feet extended out to the other side. Lift for your side plank. Thread your needle. Lift your hand. Thread and lift. Taking your gaze with your hand. Elbow under shoulder, palm flat on the mat or turned on the pinky side. I enjoy flat on the mat. Feels best on my elbow joint, but neither one is wrong. Just whatever feels best for you and your body. Getting a good deep twist here. Beautiful work. We're halfway there. Last one. Thread that needle and lift and come onto your seat. Come onto your hands and knees at the front of your mat. Take your right hand to your right ear, open it up and close. Open and close. Open and close. Beautiful. You're halfway there. Last two. And plant your right hand down. Take your left hand to your ear. Open it up and close. Open and close, taking your gaze with your elbow. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Plant your left hand down. Good work. One last round. Go ahead and bring your hands and your knees down to the mat. On your next inhale, lift your right arm and your left leg. Exhale, bring them into tap. Lift, bring them into tap. Engaging those lower abs here. We're here for about 14 more. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Touch. Plant your right hand down, lift your left arm and your right leg, bring them into tap, and extend fully. Finding that full extension, and finding they both meet in the middle. You are halfway there. Staying with your breath here. Not holding, but taking big inhales and big exhales. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Sit back onto your heels. Maybe wiggle out your arms. We're coming back to that left side plank, left fingertips at the top corner of your mat, elbow diagonally placed. Inhale, lift up. Take your right hand, thread your needle, and lift. Thread your needle, and lift. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Thread that needle and lift. Lower down onto your hips, come back onto your back. Feet are planted right under your knees, maybe about an inch out in front. Lift your hands up over your chest. Inhale, lift your hips and lower your hands. Exhale, lower hands, or lower hips, lift your hands. Pressing through your heels, squeezing through your chest, keeping constant engagement of your back and your core, your abdominal muscles. We're here for 4, 3, 2, And last one, lower hips, lift your hands, bring your knees in towards your chest, maybe rocking side to side before we hit our last side plank. And come on up. Take your right hand to the top corner of your mat, right elbow under your shoulder, feet extended out long, and lift up into that tall side plank. Hand threads under and lifts. Threading under, take your gaze with your hand, finding a good twist here. You are halfway there. Three, two, and last one, thread your needle, lift it up, and lower down onto your hips. Come back onto your hands and knees. Shoulders under or over your hands, knees under your hips. Press through your left palm and your right knee. Inhale, lift your left leg and your right hand. Come in to kiss that knee to elbow. We're here for 10 more. Two more. And last one, kiss. Plant your knees, take your left hand or right hand to your right ear, open up and close. Open and close. Taking your gaze with your elbows, you open and close your chest. Halfway there. Five, four, three, two, and last one, open up, bring your right hand down, lift your left hand up, open and close, open and close. If it's feeling hard, come back to your breath. If it's still feeling hard, bring a little smile to your face. I promise it works. It'll get you at least through a few reps. Moving through joy and discipline. You are halfway there and you are done with this workout. You are so close, finishing up here strong for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, lift your left hand up, come onto your seat. Fantastic job today, guys. This was a little ab meets core work meets mobility work. So I hope you fully enjoyed this. Feel free to stack this on with any other videos we have on the channel. Maybe a meditation, yoga flow, or any other type of workout we have. If that is enough for you today, be proud of yourself, have a smile. We will see you guys back here tomorrow on Habitual. Cheers.